Hello, my beautiful people. It's your girl, SaVita. Ooh, don't want to do that. The money maven, Navy veteran, survivor, and Olivia Pope of Finance. Welcome back to another edition of Let's Talk About It Tuesday, where we sip mimosas and spill the financial tea that they definitely did not teach us in school. So if you are new here, my name is SaVita, Olivia Pope of Finance. I teach how money works and I fix some money situations nobody explains. Everybody avoids, and way too many people learn about the hard way. So if you're live right now, do me a favor and drop hashtag team live in the comments and tell me where you're watching from. And if you're on your mobile device, tap that screen so the algorithm knows that we are outside today. Now, before you scroll, let me say something that nobody is saying out loud. There is a reason successful women are quietly stepping back from the workforce, and it's not what they told you. It's not what they told you. 455,000 women left the workforce last year, while 100,000 men walked in, and everybody called it a crisis. I call it a calling, because there's an entire industry that has been open to women this entire time, and almost nobody introduced us to it. Today, yeah, we are going there. Like I said, my name is SaVita, the Olivia Pope of Finance. I teach how money works and I fix the money situations that nobody explains, everybody avoids, and way too many people learn about the hard way. And I also do something else. I am a part of a movement. It's not a trend. It's not a moment. It's a movement. Universal wealth, the army within. And before this video is over, I'm going to show you exactly how you can be a part of what we are building. Stay with me. Let me set the room. Sheryl Sandberg, former COO of Meta, and Melinda French Gates recently went public with a warning. Women are leaving the workforce at a rate not seen since the pandemic. Over 455,000 women exited their jobs in just the first 8 months of 2025. Now, I know that was last year, but pay attention, stay in. Like I said, at the same time, 100,000 men entered the workforce. And it gets more specific. The unemployment rate for Black women right now is 7.5%. The national average is 4.4%. So Black women are losing ground faster than almost any other group in this economy. And the reason? Companies said, come back to the office. And hundreds of thousands of women said, I cannot do that and still be a mother. So they left. Now everybody is calling it a crisis. And it is. But I want to ask you something nobody else is asking. Where did these women go? And most importantly, what was waiting for them when they got there? Here's what I need you to understand. So when a woman has a job, she's not needing income. She's had a guaranteed one. And most of the time, nobody is sitting on her saying, there's another way to this. There's an industry that does not require you to choose between being a mother and being a professional. There's a career that moves with your life instead of against it. The system failed them, and then the movement found them. Because here's the truth they did not teach us. The financial services industry is one of the largest industries in the world. You have banking, you have insurance, you have retirement planning, wealth protection, asset building. Money is moving through those systems every single day. Every day somebody gets sick, money moves. Every day somebody retires, money moves. Every day someone loses a job and needs a plan, money moves. Not during recessions, not during pandemics, not during political chaos. Money moves. And every time money moves, someone inside this industry gets paid. But most women were only taught one role in that system: the consumer, the client, the one on the other side of the table. Nobody pulled us aside and said, you can be the one sitting at the head of it. Universal wealth exists because that changes right now. Let me tell you what this is and what this isn't. This is not a side hustle helping. It's not a hype. This is not a pyramid. This is a movement. Universal Wealth is a veteran owned firm, and we are growing on purpose and with intention because we believe that the wealth industry has been missing something critical: women, specifically women who have been pushed out, priced out, or just plain burnt out by systems that were never built to hold their whole life. Women who are sharp, driven, done waiting for permission. Women who looked at the corporate ladder and said, I am tired of climbing something somebody else built. The movement is built on one belief: that financial literacy is not enough. You do not just need to understand money, you need to be positioned inside the industry that moves it. Because understanding money makes you a smarter consumer. But being inside the industry, that makes you a wealth builder. And that is a completely different financial conversation. Okay, let me break this down so it actually lands. The wealth industry is not one thing, it's a whole ecosystem. You have financial education, you have life insurance, you have retirement planning, investment vehicles, asset protection, income strategies. So these things exist because people need them every single day. Right now, someone is waking up realizing that they have no idea where their old 401k and does not have life insurance. Right now, someone is 58 years old and genuinely does not know if they have enough to retire. And every single time someone wakes up to one of those problems, someone in this industry gets the opportunity to help them and gets paid well for it. Now, here's what you need to hear: that someone could be you, not someday, not when the economy settles down, not when the kids are older, right now. Because the wealth industry does not slow down when the economy gets hard, it grows. When people are scared about money, they need financial professionals more, not less. This is a recession resistant career in the industry that is chronically underrepresented by women, especially women of color. And Universal Wealth is intentionally changing that. Now, let me tell you something real about me. I did not grow up knowing any of this. I'm a Navy veteran from a small town in South Carolina. Life has battered me, bruised me, broken me in places I did not always talk about on camera. But those experiences forced me to ask different questions. Those experiences forced me to start asking different questions. Who controls the system that moves money? Who benefits when everyday people do not understand how those systems work? And once I started learning the answers, I cannot unsee them. I realized this industry was not closed to me. I was just never introduced to it. And that one introduction, it changed everything: the income, the flexibility, the ability to be a mother and a professional without choosing between them, the ability to help people who look like me find money they did not know they had and protect money they worked their whole lives to build. This is not a job, this is a calling. And universal wealth is how I answer it every single day. So here's why I'm telling you all of this. 450,000 women, 455,000 women left the workforce last year. And most of them did not leave because they lost their ambition. They left because the system they were in could not hold their whole life. They told us to be grateful for a steady check. Show up, stay quiet, be funky. And I built something outside of that system on purpose. Universal wealth is growing. And I'm specifically looking for women who feel the same way. I'm not excluding men, but I'm a woman. So women who are done making impossible trade-offs. Women who want to be introduced to the wealth industry not as a client, but as a licensed professional with real earning potential and real flexibility. Women who are ready to stop working for the economy and start building inside of it. No fluff, no hype, no pyramid. Real opportunity inside a veteran owned firm that is intentionally investing in women who are done playing by rules that were never designed for them. them. Now, this is not for everybody, but this, if this found you at the right time, you are exactly who I'm looking for. Comment ready below or slide in my DMs and let's have a real conversation. Now, listen, I told you I had a big update and I'm in it. In 3 days, Universal Wealth is hosting the virtual summit 2026. The Army Within movement. Most iconic speaker lineup I have ever seen. Carvin, that's my sister. Maribel Alvarez, Ed and Kim Cross, John and Tony Serrano, Chris Cowell, Penny is a beast. Betty, another beast. Kurt, I like to call him Coach K, and Christy. A room full of people who do it at the high, building wealth on their terms, creating income without trading their freedom. Break industry norms, sing news. And here is the best part that made me say, oh, we are absolutely on. First, Saturday, I have times in it, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. But I'm going to have to double check those because I want to make sure that they're right. I keep telling everybody they need to be on Eastern Standard Time. That'll make my world so much easier. They say you are the average of the people you surround yourself with. So imagine spending a whole day surrounded by people who are creating wealth on their own terms, landing opportunities weekly, scaling income without sacrificing freedom, building legacies, leading with zero apology. Now, this is not another feel-good event where you feel inspired but broke. This is strategy, positioning, and the actual moves that make you money. Register right now. It's free. There is no excuse. The Army Within is not waiting for you to be ready. It is calling for you to show up. Like I said, shoot me a DM if you want the link. Not if. I know you want the link. What else? Okay. Anyway, drop ready in the comments if you want the link. Shoot me a DM. Just get in touch with me. Now, movements do not start when everything is perfect. They start when enough people get tired of waiting for the system to change and decide to build something else. That is what universal wealth is. A movement built by people who were told to be grateful for a check and decided to build wealth instead. And we are just getting started. So if today's conversation moves something in you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. So follow this channel for more real talk about money, wealth, and building a life on your own terms. And meet me back here next Tuesday, because around here, we do not just talk about money. We talk about keeping it, protecting it, multiplying, and passing it on. I am SaVita, the money maven, the Olivia Pope of finance, and I will see you next week. And as always, I love God, I love people, and I love to have fun. I love peace. Bye.